Hello everyone, this is Hesse and Lord, and today we are doing spark plugs on this E320 Mercedes. This is an 04. Okay, I have a light above me, that's what the bright light is above me, okay? But I've been noticing that this car, running rough, idler going up and down, etc. Let's get into it. Okay. For this job, you need torque wrench, small one, ratchet, any size, flat screwdriver, hex heads, 1 and 2. When I get to the coil packs, I'll tell you which size. Okay. Small extension, 5/8 socket. Okay. All that right there for right now. First things first, you gotta take off your air cleaner, your air box. Okay. Just pull in one of your hoses, take one off, one side. The other side is the same way. Pull up, lift up, all the way. Okay. Left side, right side. Okay. I'm gonna put you right up here so that we can actually see me. Put you right about there. There you go. Then we can actually see me. The light's right here. Okay. Take off your earbox. Lift it up. It'll pop right off. Lift it up. Easy peasy. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Make sure that's fine. And I've been smelling oil when I go down the road like it was burning something. And I'm wondering what she's burning is the thing. I see everything sealed, everything seated still when I did that valve cover. Yep. Everything's still seated and sealed. So we're gonna start with the passenger side first, okay? First things first, disconnect your lines to your coil packs, okay? They should just pull right off. You'll hear it pop off, like that, and like that, okay? Now get your wires out of the way, okay? Totally out of the way, okay? Now I just got off the highway with this monkey. She's gonna be warm. So let's figure out what size her coil packs are with the 2 elephant tires. Okay. 1 and 2, I do believe it's this one right here. If it's not, then I'm gonna have to, yep it is. And that size for your socket is a T30, hex head T30. See that right there? T30, hex head for your coil packs, okay? Okay. Get your ratchet out, make sure it's going in the off direction. Start taking off your coil packs, okay? Okay, just one little turn should just pop them right off. Okay, pop the nut loose. Right there. Another one. Right here. Pop. Now you can just use the socket and turn them off by hand. Okay. Get in here. The first one. Okay. I'm going to turn the nut by hand. Okay. Man, if I had a GoPro right now, I'd slap it on my face so you guys can actually see this. Okay. But I'll show you what we're looking for, what we need, and etc. When you take off your coil packs, be careful of that nut, okay? So there's one off. Take my nut, I'm gonna put it right there, okay? I'm gonna grab some pliers really quick. Forgot my pliers at home. Now, if you hear the music in the background, I am sorry. I'm not sponsored by anyone, okay? And I'm not sponsoring any kind of music. Now I'm gonna take off my spark plug wires. I'm gonna grab a hold of them, pull them out just a little bit. Grab a hold of this one. Okay. My boss likes to listen to some country music every once in a while. It doesn't help me at all because country music drives me insane. So I'm gonna grab my spark plug wire. Pull that out, good. Pull both sides out of one. Now these are going to be warm, okay? Since I just got off the highway, these are going to be warm. So I'm going to pull my spark plug wires out. Pop 1, pop 2. There's one side right there. Make sure there's no... I see oil in one again. I see oil in the first one again. Which is not good, which is going to check this front left right here. Probably why I smell burning. And let's see if that valve cover's leaking again. It shouldn't be leaking. Shouldn't. Okay, I don't see any leaking on the outside of it. On the outside of the valve cover. So I'm gonna have to get inside that spark plug and see what she does. So I'm gonna turn off my spark plugs right now. There's 6 on one side and 6 on the other side. So this is a 12 spark plug car. this E320, okay? So I need to move my camera to right about here if I can. Nah, I'll put you right here because I'm right here, okay? Spark plug 1 is right here on the bottom. Okay, there's that one loose. Loosen up my socket, go to the other side. Because I took off one coil pack, my exhaust is gonna be hotter than all hell, I know that. So do not touch your exhaust if you got off the highway and you're doing this. If I can find my spark plug, it's right there. Okay, it's one of these. You gotta take it off from your ratchet, slide it in there. There we go. These spark plugs gotta be torqued down to 18 foot-pounds. Normal cars, like my Honda and the other GM like that, they don't need to be torqued down. This is just a weird car, okay? It shouldn't be like this. This is where your flat comes in handy. So you can move your flat and your ratchet out, so you can just move your ratchet off. Because this is too close, my ratchet won't come out by itself with the extension of the socket. Since I got that off, I'm gonna take off my spark plug. Okay, I'm gonna check the gap, okay? And the gap should be 39. And I've been looking at that manual. They're telling me 39. I'm like, that's just great, man. You know, I don't know why they would make it 39. Odd number, it's usually 20s to 30s. Okay, there's one. Man, my finger feels like it's on fire already and I didn't even touch the exhaust. Okay. I'm gonna take off my coat because it is kind of burning in here. This car's putting off some heat. I'm getting on fire right now. I just came off the highway with this car, so I know these spark plugs are gonna be hotter than all balls too. My socket is a little wet with oil, which is not a good sign. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Roll up my sleeves, because it's time to get dirty. Okay, see how warm these spark plugs are. That is just covered in oil. It's even getting into the plug. Am I freaking out? That should not be covered in oil. So something's telling me something's going on with this cylinder right here. Looking down it right now, I don't see any kind of oil in that wall, is the thing. I don't see no oil. I'm gonna run my finger inside that hole where the spark plug is, and I'm gonna see if there is oil inside that hole. There is no oil, so that's good. So it tells me there was a little bit of leaking that's going on there. Or I just didn't clean up that plug wire. One of the two. But I'm gonna clean it up though. Now time to pull out the other spark plug. Ooh, that's warm. There's the other one. Showing a little oil, but not bad, but I don't think I torqued him down. I didn't torque him down at all. Normal car, why would you want to torque him down, right? Why? Okay, where's my gapper? Where is my gapper? I know I threw it in here. There's my gapper. So, spark plug gapper. Looking for something like this. Looks like a dial, something. Okay, and these should be at 39. See what this 40 is right here? And in them, right there it says 40. You gotta go 39. So, let me check my plugs. I should be at 40 because I gapped them at 40. Yeah, they're at 40 right now. I'll go one less. You just want to be really careful when you gap your plugs. You don't want to push them down too hard because you might gap them too far. I didn't get that one at all. Okay. Might have done that one a little bit too much. Just don't break your node on your spark plug wire, on your spark plug. Just don't break that node, okay? So just get it in there, pull it up. You want to go 39. Okay. Okay. The way I'm doing this is I'm lifting the node up, not going down. So it might be wearing. Yeah, it bent my fucking tool. So I'm gonna go to 39. And I'll show you 39. Why are these bending my fucking tool? Wow. Wow, man. There we go. 39 on that one. Now I'm gonna set this one back in. That one's done. They all should be at 40. I gapped them at 40. All of them. But my manual, my owner's manual said 39. That one's 39 even. So now I'm gonna zip those back down and I'm gonna torque them to 18 foot-pounds is what my manual said. 18 foot-pounds, okay? I just hope it doesn't snap a plug, because if it snaps a plug, I don't like it. I don't like torquing my spark plugs down. I'm sure you people at home don't like torquing them down too, but that's what Mercedes wants. So if I hear a snap, chances are I'm gonna have to go to the machine shop and take off my head. That's what I don't like about it. It's one thing I don't like about it. And I also have a check engine light on, a PO432. If you guys are gearheads at home, you should know what that is. That's telling me the catalytic converter on the passenger side, bank 2, is shooting itself. So that's not good. Okay, since those are in there, torque wrench. This is mine. I have foot-pounds and newton meters. 21 newton meters or 18 foot-pounds, okay? I'm gonna go to 18. I see 15 right there. 15, 16, 17, 18, right there. I'm gonna lock my torque wrench into specs so it cannot wiggle, okay? Okay, here's 18. Whew. I'm just scared about torquing these bastards down. You have no idea. Right there's 18. And this rear screwdriver comes in handy again because my wrenches, my socket's stuck in here. Just twist it out. Twist, 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 and lift out. 18 foot-pounds for a spark plug. 18. I do them by hand. You know, as tight as I can get them, you know? But, right there's 18. You'll hear it click. There's 18. Now, what I'm gonna do for this coil pack is I put some dielectric in here on the spark plugs. But I didn't do it on the coil pack, so that's what I'm gonna do too. Still has a oil cover on it. I'm thinking about just swapping out those old valve cover gaskets and swapping a new instead of silicone. Something about doing next. Okay. Some dielectric right here. I'll bring you over here so you can see me do this. Easy. Okay. So dielectric, photograph. Okay. Spark plug cap. Make sure you put the spark plug back to where you got it, so do one at a time, please. That we have no issues at all, okay? One at a time. So I'm gonna take apart one, right here. Ooh, listen to that pop. That's sitting pretty. I'm gonna add a little dielectric in here, little squeeze. If it wants to come out, there we go. That's as much as you want. Not too much, not too less, okay? Put that back in its hole. You'll hear it click. You'll feel it click as soon as you get it, okay? This one's out. Gonna do the same. Some dielectric in here, not too much, looking pretty. Slide that back in our hole. Okay? I felt it click. Okay, put it back on. Only the wires though. Only put the wires on. Do not seat this thing back on the block because you have to take off the other two to get this thing out of the way. So once you just do one, you're fine. Okay? But I don't like how this spark plug wire is looking. Look at that grit. Look at that dirt. Look at that shit. It should be like this. It should be clean. You can see the wire node. That is garbage. That could be a mean reason for a misfire right there. So now I'm going to hunt down some towels, which are right here. Okay. Bring these towels over here to me. And now I'm going to clean that shit up. It should not be like this. It should not. And I can smell burning underneath the hood, like something's on fire, you know? And I was like, I know nothing's burning. I know I didn't leave anything that can cause a fire underneath there, so something must be, you know, fucking up. And these are brand new spark plug wires. If you break one of these, a new set's like $300, man. And trust me, believe you, that shit is not cheap. I'm gonna get some brake cleaner. If I can figure out where some is. I'm gonna do that too, to clean it out. Let me see here. There it is. Okay. Once you do brake cleaner or something on your spark plugs, people are telling you, no, don't do it. No, don't do it at all. I understand not to do it, okay? I understand, but I got old oil in here. I want it nice and clean, okay? I don't want nothing in here. I want it to run straight, clean, the way she should be, okay? But make sure you totally dry this thing out, okay? Okay, there's that totally cleaned out. Hell, you can even see the difference right now. Look at that. Now you can actually see down that tube. That is nice. Now I'm gonna add some dielectric inside those holes, okay? Inside the holes. Put it inside the hole, squeeze just a little bit, rub it against the side, perfect, win it in. Squeeze in, right there, win in, perfect. See those little two nubs? Right there's one, right there's one. This one's perfect, ready to go back on. Okay, now how you put these things on. You see how it's one is hanging in front of the other? Okay, and that one's still leaking a little bit. But see how that's hanging? So that's telling me that's the back one. This is the front one, okay? So get over here. Get right here. Or if you can see that right there, let me check. Oh yeah, you can see that. See, I'll be right here. See, okay. So now we're gonna go for the back one first. Back one right in here, right down here. Make sure you slide it in the hole first. Don't push down too hard. You gotta make sure you glide it in the hole. The front one too, glide it in the hole real quick before you sink them down. Right about there. Okay, since they're both in, push in, you'll hear a click. Okay. Now, if you don't hear a click, like that one, I didn't hear a click at all, I'm gonna move this coil pack down, I'm gonna get my pliers, and manually push it in. Okay, the one thing about this is you gotta be really careful when you do this. Don't snap the plug wires, okay? Do not, okay? Get it right there. Okay, push in. The easy way to know if you got it in there is if you try to yank on it, if you try to pull it out, it will not slide out as easy. If it does slide out easy, you do not sink it down hard enough. So, oh, there it goes, right there. Now I'm gonna yank on them, okay? Okay, that one's on. Let's check the others. Okay, get our socket again. T30. The other coil pack. Man, I never thought you'd have to torque these things down. I'm old school, you know? I don't even torque it down unless it tells me to torque it down. Then I'm like, I shouldn't fucking need to torque it down, you know? But I'm old school as hell. Okay, taking apart the other coil pack right now. Grabbing my nut, and make sure it doesn't drop. Put that right there. T30 right there. Now, take apart your second pair of wires. Okay, that one slid out nicely. Drop it to the left. It's gonna be kind of tight quarters in here. Okay, you're gonna have to wiggle, you're gonna have to move, you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff just to get these things out. Okay, pull this one out. Ooh, that one doesn't want to pull out. Okay, that's our back one. Okay, get that right there, cool. You just barely grab, when you're grabbing your spark plugs with the pliers, grab the metal piece, not the plastic wire piece, because you will rip them off. Okay. There's the other one. See how bad these are? Yep, that one's showing burnt shit in oil. Gonna have to find out what's going on. And I have oil here on top. I have oil right there. That's on top of the valve cover. That's where it sits. So that's gonna give me some issues. Okay, time to take them off again. Slide your socket and extension in first. So it'll be easier for you. All right. See if those are hand tight or hand loose. I'm curious to see if my tightening by hand is 18 foot-pounds. So, I'm just gonna put my torque wrench on here, and I'm gonna turn it. If I hear it click automatically, I know I'm there. I'm there. I knew I was 18 foot-pounds. I knew it, okay? I knew I was. But, we're gonna take them off, gap them again, clean them all up. Because these things like to be finicky. Okay, so let's take this thing off. Take this one off. Now, I left my coil pack laying on its side down there, the very first one, so I can get my fingers in here to the second one. So it'll be so much easier to get to, okay? So I have it, and I have it laying down here on the next to the exhaust. If you lay it on the exhaust, that's not good. If you lay it on the exhaust. Why is my thing kicking back? Okay, so that's telling me the spark plug is loose. There's no oil on them, which is great. So now, and yes, I have got new glasses too, by the way. I got them yesterday. Thank God, because I couldn't see shit. Okay, this one is already hand loose, so I'm turning it loose with the fingers. If you're doing this when you got off right off the highway, let it sit for about 20-30 minutes and get cold, because you will burn yourself. Okay, there's that one. Get the back one. There is 12 spark plugs on this thing, 6 per side. Okay, so it will rack you on money. My spark plugs were about 88 bucks and change. So this one was not tight. The second one on this coil pack. So now we're gonna tighten them all down, 18 foot-pounds, and make sure our wires are actually sitting down. And I'm sorry about this music. Trust me, I don't listen to this kind of music. I listen to rap music. So whoever listens to rap out there, I feel you. Okay. That is just covered. Don't like it. Don't like it. That's covered. I'm gonna check the other one now. This one I can't even grab. I can't even grab that one. I can't grab it. Okay. Come here. Come here. I can't grab it. And it's loose. What the hell? Try to get my pliers in there. I can't get my pliers in there. This is why you buy a magnetic socket. Got it. I got it. Okay, so I see a little oil in that one too. Now I'm going to check the holes. Okay. Okay, let me run it with my finger, the inside of the hole. Old dielectric in that one, but nothing else. This one, nothing. Clean. That is weird. I'm gonna glove up for this one. Oh, man. Now we're gonna see if the gap is 39, if not 40 where I left it. If not, that's a problem. Because I left it at exactly 40 when I gapped these. And I gapped these like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. That one's sitting exactly 40. Set it down to 39. I'm gonna slide that one back in. That one's fine. Do this one now. It's sitting on 38. Well, I may have done that one too much. Yep, that was too much. There we go. 39. Cool. Sliding it back in. Now, same process on the coil packs. Same process on the wires. Same way. Okay? But first, I'm going to snug down these freaking spark plugs. That way I can just come back and just install the coil pack, and yay, that one will be done. I did a serpentine belt on this one. I did believe I uploaded the video for that one too. Really simple to do. Okay, not hard. I'm sorry about this music, man. Yeah, I know it's Christmas and everything, you know, but no man deserves to go through this much torture. Ugh. Oh my God. I'm also gonna check my transmission fluid. I'm going to show you how to do that. It says you require a dipstick. I have a theory, and I know it'll work. So I'm going to get these things hand tightened for right now. Okay, that's hand tightened. Get my torque wrench. Let me check and see still at 18. She's at 18 still. Okay, Slide my socket in there. Go down. That's 18. Oh God, here we go. Oh, there we go, I got it. Okay, now, time to get the other one in there. Take it off from right there. Slide it in. Okay. There we go. There we go. Got an 18 foot-pounds. That's 18. There we go. Those two are torqued down to 18 foot-pounds. Time to do the coil pack. Let's get them. Coil packs. Alright. Now, we have a bad one again. That one's a good one. That's the bad one. Clean that thing out. Got some brake cleaner in there. There we go. It's a lot better. It's a hell of a lot better. Do this one too. Okay, I'm gonna squirt some dielectric in there. Like the last one. Put that in there. Put that in there. Perfect. Now I'm gonna do the top of the coils. These two. Now I'm looking for any corrosion too. When I pop these off, if you see any kind of corrosion, you know you got a bad coil pack. Okay? If you don't see any corrosion, then you're fine. Ooh, that one's a monkey. Ooh. Okay, this is where it's gonna get really dangerous. Remember I told you not to grab the plastic with these, with the pliers? Just grab the outside of it and wiggle it. Just turn it. Just turn it. Don't grip it hard. Just turn it. See, that one came out really easy. Just grab it and turn it. Don't rip on it. Dielectric in it. Okay? Sliding that one back in. Boom. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezes. Let's put it back on the car. Okay. Put you right there. Okay. Make sure you just glide them in first. Do not slide them in all the way. Just glide them in because you're going to have to wiggle it around. There's that one. There's that one. Go to the back one. Ooh. Oh, these like to be a little mule. If you don't hear the click, you gotta get your pliers on them. That one slid on. Just the back one didn't. But I'm gonna remove my other coil pack so I can seat that wire down. So grab your T30. Get the other coil pack out of the way. And I still gotta do the other side too. Because why would you even want to torque them down? Makes no sense. But I'm going to. That's what Mercedes wants. That's what Mercedes is going to get. Okay. Slide out the bolt. Move that coil pack out of the way. Grab my T30 in my socket. Nut. Attack that back one. Ooh. Nope. Didn't seat down. Nope. It didn't like it. It did not like it. So now I'm gonna get it in here. Yeah, my face is right there, literally. Get that. Then I'm gonna slide her up and in. Oh yeah, that should have done it. Nope, it didn't, really. Okay, because I can't see my fat fingers. Okay, sorry I'm right here next to you guys. I'll show you, I'll put you right there. Getting the pliers in here on the side, just grabbing that metal and then just guiding it in manually to make sure it actually sits. I'm gonna try to pull on it. This one slides out easy, even though it is plugged in. Right there, grab that, okay. Okay, that's in. That one's in. Okay, that's a weird one. That's one I don't like. And that's a new spark plug wire too. I didn't replace the spark plug wires. I looked on the history of the car and somebody replaced the spark plug wires for me, which is great on my end. That way I don't have to worry about them. And spend like $300 just to get a new set of wires. Okay, that one's pulled. That one's pulled. Good. Time to take off the other side. The other one. Doing it again. Grab the metal piece of your spark plug wires. I cannot stress that enough. If you grab that plastic, you're gonna rip the fucker off. There we go. Slide it that way so I can get the back one. There we go. That came off really nice. Let's see how bad these are. No oil. Check my wires again. Okay. These are ready to go. So now, these coil packs that I took off, these ones that I took off, like the very first one, I can put that one back on. I can put the second one back on. Okay? The back one's really easy to get to. It's just the middle one is gonna combine with the back one, and it's not gonna sit down the way it should be. It's gonna get in your way. You're gonna start freaking out. I throw it. I took one out before. I threw it across the room. It was in my way. I was like, please, fuck off, you know? But yeah, got it off. Okay, now I'm gonna see if those spark plugs come out easy. I can't believe that cat converter right there is going out. It has 2 oxygen sensors, one on top, one on bottom. Why? Why? Whoop, torque wrench is trying to leave me. Don't leave me. Okay, get in here. Okay, try to find your spark plug hole. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Socket and extension first. There we go. Now we're cooking gas. There we go. Now it's in there. All right, get our socket in there, get our ratchet in there. There we go. That one was tight. I'm worried about that. These are brand new spark plugs. We're using NGK iridiums, the way they're supposed to be. There's only 2 kinds of spark plugs you want to slap in this thing: NGK iridiums and Bosch's. I want to go the NGK route because I have a 4-cylinder running NGKs. The Type Honda, Project Honda, they're running NGKs, and I trust them. I don't trust E3s. I don't trust Autolites. I don't trust Denzos. I don't trust any of those other types of brands. I don't. Okay, I really don't. Bosch's, I have no problem with. They seem to do their job and do the job right. But the other ones, don't buy them. E3s have a tendency of freaking out cars and freaking out your engine and telling you got a malfunction when you really don't. It's your E3 spark plugs. Don't get them. Do not buy them. Okay, I'm gonna need my screwdriver again. There. But yeah. Oh, there goes one coil pack. Woo! Okay, those 2 are loose. I'm gonna grab my nuts for the other 2 coil packs and throw them on real quick, so those 2 monkeys don't decide to walk off on me or go anywhere weird. But I've been noticing this car is having a little bit of issues. I'm noticing my cat converter is going out, the passenger side one, but I'm gonna do both at the same time, passenger and driver. Found a muffler shop that'll do a really cheap price for me too, so I won't be doing that. That's one project that I only do aftermarket exhausts, like, I don't know, Mugen Racing, Magnaflow, okay, Prowler. I do exhausts like that. I don't do, you know, cat converters. There's a special special hoop you got to go through to get one through the state, make sure it's legal, that kind of shit. It's best if you just take it to a shop, muffler shop, have them do it. Simple, easy peasy, okay. But I will cut this episode right here, and I'll come back here in about 10 seconds, and then we'll get this thing back on again. So thank you all for choosing Hessian Lord and his automotive repair skills. Once again, have fun working on cars. Bye.